All right, and the big question is, can you make 300 plus without killing yourself in Las Vegas market in a day on the gig apps? Not with Uber rideshare, not with Lyft rideshare, with just Instacart, catering, DoorDash, and Uber Eats. And I'm here to tell you that yes, you can do 300 plus in a day without killing yourself, but you have to get very lucky, okay? You definitely have to have all the stars aligned up for you. And here is the thing. Let's just do basic math. Let's just say you're averaging $20 an hour in your market. 5 hours is 100, 10 hours is 200, 15 hours is 300. But if you get very, very lucky, which this is the first time I've broken 300 plus since I started this, and I had a $100 plus Instacart offer, you can do it. So this was on January 29th, just last week. I had a $69 catering order, okay? And then I had the $106 Instacart offer. So I worked maybe 8 hours that day. Let's just go take a look and see what we have. I'm not sure about the hours, but here is the breakdown. The earnings, $315.80 for that day. Okay, $11.45 on DoorDash, $160.06 on Instacart, and then on Senpex for the catering was $69, and then Uber Eats, $75.29, 8 deliveries. 107 miles that day. It wasn't bad, really. It took an hour and 5 minutes for the shopping, and then another 30 minutes to delivering for that $106 offer. The catering was 45 minutes. The catering pickup was at Buca de Beppo. It was enough to feed 50 people. Seriously, it was a lot, but I had my cart and my bags. And make sure that you have those items with you when you take these large catering orders. Otherwise, you will break your back trying to carry all that food in. So a cart, bags, maybe 2 to 4 bags, and at least one big wagon. If not, a little dolly, little portable one. Trust me, it'll be you'll be way happier than without it. Anyways, back to the $300. Yes, you can do it, people. You don't have to do 15 hours. You don't have to do 10 hours sometimes. But it is going to require some luck. You're going to have to get a decent catering order, probably some decent Instacart, and some decent food delivery offers off of DoorDash and Uber Eats as well. But the good news is that these things can happen. Do they happen very often? No. This is the first time in 2.5, maybe long, 2+ years of doing this type of work. I used to do those kind of numbers when I was doing rideshare, when they had the Great Quest on Lyft. I would do $300 at least once a week, because you were getting a bonus for having an EV and other quests that they have now removed, and hence why the Wiz is not doing Uber rideshare or Lyft rideshare anymore. But man, when you hit that mark and it's only 7-8 hours, you're ecstatic, because most of the other time you're grinding it out on your leather ass trying to even make $100 a day. And if you're going for 200, sometimes it seems like, wow, it's not going to happen. And I'm just going to tell you that the offers on DoorDash and Uber Eats haven't gotten any better. Instacart, my friends, is where I believe it's at least for me. I don't know about anybody else and their experience in other markets across the country, but here in Vegas, at least in the Northwest, Instacart is hitting bangers for the last 4 weeks. Now, I will say that before I hit diamond for the last quarter, October, November, December, and I didn't feel like I had diamond. I feel like I had garbage, because those 3 months were the worst months I've seen in a while. And it makes me wonder sometimes that if you hit diamond, if they don't give you the good offers, and for new drivers, they feed the better offers to them. And now that I didn't have diamond, now all of a sudden I'm getting some bangers, and I mean bangers, 60 plus bangers 3 times last week, plus the $106 banger. So, that's how I feel about Instacart, but I think you should still work it. Personally, I still would like to mix in Spark with that, but you guys all know that they took that away from me. So, you know, what am I going to do? I can't get back on there ever. So, you know, no sense crying over spilt milk. With that said, that concludes today's video. I sure hope that you like my results, that yes, you can hit $300 in the Las Vegas market doing gig apps still. Probably you could do other things, like if you have a box truck, you know, GoShare and freight and other things like that, you're probably doing that on a regular basis anyway. So anyways, please, if you haven't already hit that subscribe button, please go ahead and do that. Give us a like too, get us in the algorithm. And for all you Las Vegas drivers out here, please drive safe, because there is a lot of crazy drivers out here. I'll see you next time.